So good morning, my name is Francesca Gai and I work in the University of Torino in Italy, and I presented on behalf of the investigators the results of the Forte study, which is a randomized trial for newly diagnosed patients transplant eligible that enrolled about 470 patients in Italy. They were randomized to receive a Carfilzomib-based induction with Carfilzomib Cyclophosphamide-dexamethasone, followed by transplant, and followed by a Carfilzomib Cyclophosphamide-dexamethasone consolidation, or they were randomized to receive Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone induction, followed by transplant, and followed by Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone consolidation, or patients in a third arm were randomized to receive extended therapy for 12 cycles of Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone without transplant. We presented at this meeting the results that refer to the rate of response at the end of this prolonged therapy, together with the safety of the regimens. And we saw that patients randomized to the two Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone arms, transplant or no transplant, had more or less the same rate of response, with a VGPR rate that was about 80% and with a stringent CR that was reported in about 40% of patients. And this was significantly higher than the rate of response, both very good partial response rate and stringent CR reported in patients randomized to the Carfilzomib cyclophosphamide arm. Also, there was a higher rate of minimal residual disease negativity in the two Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone arm, around 54–58%, and significantly higher than in patients treated with Carfilzomib and cyclophosphamide. Treatment was overall well tolerated, with a discontinuation for toxicity during therapy that was below 10%, and with a toxicity that was mainly non-hematologic, higher in patients randomized to Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone, but manageable, and mainly represented by cutaneous toxicity, transient increase in liver enzymes, and hypertension, while hematologic toxicity was comparable. So we concluded that these two Carfilzomib Lenalidomide-dexamethasone treatments, with transplant and without transplant, were equally effective in terms of response rate and minimal residual disease negativity, and tolerable. Of course, we need a longer follow-up to evaluate the impact of these different therapies in terms of progression-free and overall survival.